we're very happy to have this exhibition at the National Museum this year. The Bahrain Annual Fine Arts Exhibition is in its 49th year. It's been established since 1972. This year we have with us 100 artworks up on the walls with 56 artists participating. It's a very important platform for us. It encourages creativity. It promotes local artists. We have locals and residents participating in the competition. Focus really on bringing together the different levels of artwork and creativity in the kingdom to come together in an exhibition that allows them to network, get to know different varieties and mixed mediums, talk to the more mature artists, and let the younger, more promising talent to have that opportunity to learn, progress, and aspire to do more in their career path. I think it's a very important aspect for us as BACA to provide this platform to encourage the continual growth of creativity as a sector. It supports many other sectors, and we find that it's an important aspect to give those younger artists this platform to start to collaborate with the older ones.
Artist, specifically in the sculptures. I'm a sculptor, and my professional job is industrial designer. I participated in the annual art fairs for the past 4 times now. This year I've presented a piece, and basically what I do and my background and what sort of style I go for. I'm primarily concerned with the human condition and society. I offer commentary on modern society, and I try to reflect that in my work. This particular piece that I presented this year It's all about protection and how false is. Basically, I deal with stainless steel and glass. Traditionally, all my work primarily trying to marry the two. The very hard, rough and rigid medium to glass, which is very fragile, transparent. Try to marry the two somehow, juxtapose them together in some way or form to offer that comment about society. And this is more of a personal piece. The idea is basically, as much as you try to offer protection on something, you can't fully protect it. And there are loopholes in that, let's say, idea of protection. And so if there's something precious that you're trying to protect, there's nothing as such. It's more like God's protecting it, not you. This is more of an illusion that you're trying to protect something. And therefore the interpretation of that was this piece. Primarily the stainless steel is all like a mesh-like structure made from smaller pieces, and they're all welded together. And you have the center of it, basically the glass piece, which is the matter in question. My work primarily explores these themes, the human condition and how society sometimes there's injustices, and there are the positive and the negative. I try to play with those themes.
Today we are here at the Dana Mall for the Pinoy Independence Day Festival. This is organized by an events company, Brand Sync, and in coordination with Lulu. And this is the first activity that we are having this month of June to commemorate the 125th anniversary of the proclamation of Philippine independence. So we are going to have a series of activities throughout the whole month of June, ending with June 30th. we are thankful that we have private partners like Lulu, and we will also have other groups participating as well. And the Filipino community have initiated various activities as well as the embassy. So we are very pleased to bring this celebration to Bahrain, not only for the benefit of the members of the Filipino community here in the Kingdom of Bahrain, but also to promote awareness and understanding of Philippine culture by our Bahraini and other expatriates. So we thank everyone and for supporting this event.
I am a member of Filipino Creatives Bahrain for 5 years now, since it was founded in 2018. Today, I'm going to present to you my work. It's entitled Perlas, or Pearl, as Philippines is called as the Pearl of the Orient Seas. My work is showing the centerpiece, which is the pearl, and it is surrounded by other sea creatures. I used pastel colors, and also I used markers to do the lining and acrylic paints. This is one of my first masterpiece, which is using markers and acrylic paints together.
I'm a member of Filipino Creatives Bahrain. It is an honor and privilege to be part of this great community. I've been an artist for way long back since I was in college, but it was only I took it seriously just recently, like 2 years ago. So being an artist gives me a connection to my heritage and culture, especially that we are miles away from the Philippines, but it gives us a connection with our home country and with our loved ones. I personally appreciate more the different culture and heritage with different countries. And as we speak, the painting, the masterpiece I have in the background, was actually exhibited in Greece in the recently concluded International Action Art exhibit in Piraeus, Greece, in the Municipal Theater. So I'm calling all local artists to be part of our advocacy, to give inspiration, and also to be inspired. The masterpiece in the background is entitled Beyond Horizon, and it is inspired by the beautiful sunset of Manila Bay. And you can see also a woman wearing a modern Filipiniana, which represents Filipinas all over the world, who is always ready to face challenges and ever ready to face the future, whatever lies ahead.
This is my painting. I entitled Biyaheng Pinoy, or Filipino Journey, wherein in some remote areas in the Philippines, there are limited passenger jeeps. That's why people are flocking just to reach for their destinations, and from their home, but going to their places of destinations.
I'm the newest member of Phil Creative Society in Bahrain, and I just discovered how to do painting way back when the pandemic started. So my favorite medium is acrylic and oil, But for this painting, I mainly use this acrylic only. I just want to tell you a little bit story about my painting. In relating to Philippine independence, I featured some of the unique flowers in the Philippines like sampaguita, jade vine, santan flowers. And as an artist, I love adding more patterns to it. So I just make sure that every inch of my painting has a detail relating to that.
This is the third exhibit that I participated in since I joined Filipino Creatives Bahrain. My concept is entitled Ang Samuyang Isla. For English translation, it's Our Island. This is where I grew up. That's in the eastern part of the Philippines. And since it's an island, it's facing the Pacific Ocean, so it's frequented by typhoons, cyclones like that. However, on the other hand, it is also frequented by tourists. So you can see that it's colorful because it carries the hashtag Happy Island. My presentation is in bird's eye point of view and in acrylic as my medium. It's in size of 50 by 70.
I do the art for regarding the representing for Filipino about their tribes and how they will do before when they are just like old people before. So this is all about like for Igorots. So these Igorots, they have two types of Igorots, two types of tribes different. They have for southern and also northern Luzon. The one that I paint is regarding for northern Luzon. They are living in the up and down tower of the mountain. And they are giving for the rice. They are knowing the farming for rice. They are making a lot of rice. And then these Igorots, they are living with a lot of for their kids like different like it's not about for their like low ethics of a group or of the tribes in the Philippines. And most of the tribes we have mostly they are representing on different tribes in Philippines like different. They have Manyaman, Aita, and Igorot. As an Igorot, they are using also to make it like their beads, and they are doing for the what you call this one, the pang for the animals as their jewelry, and they are also doing like spiritual like because they believe that the animals and spirits, if they are doing like a rituals, they will help them to make their nice life.
This year's event of the Philippines Independence Day, my piece is about Gale. And this is actually inspired not only by the festivals of the Philippines, but also the weather. Philippines is actually known not only by our foods, festivals, or places you can visit, but also by the cultures we have made after the war. That's why after the war, we have been independent and the festivals been born. Like this one, my piece here is entitled Gale. Gale actually means like the strong wind. And the boats here represent Vinta. Vinta is actually came from the Zamboanga. That is like the colorful the sails of the boats, where they put a lot of colors that represents their festivals and a lot of characteristics of that place also. So gale, technically like when you're sailing, you need gale or like a strong wind. So in the Philippines, we have this one, and for this Independence Day, I make this one to represent like the Philippines have been independent, not only by the culture, but also by the area or the places we were born in.
Silvanas is like a famous dessert in Philippines, which will remind you of childhood. It's influenced by the Spaniards, so it has a unique taste. Milky, sweet, and nutty flavor. Actually, this one has 4 flavors. The original is the cashew, pistachio, Nutella almond, and dark chocolate.